Hi, my name is Hannah Forbes, and today I'm going to be talking about working from home versus working in the office. In 2018, I was hired as a medical biller with upstate cerebral palsy. My hours were 7:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. I loved these hours, and I still love these hours. I honestly don't know if I could go back to permanently working until 5 p.m. every day. In March of 2020, when COVID-19 engulfed the entire country, my entire office transitioned their staff entirely home. In a matter of hours, remote logins were sent to our personal email address in order to log in. In June 2020, Upstate Cerebral Palsy started bringing us back on a hybrid schedule, and in November 2021, we are still on that schedule today. Currently, I am working 3 days in the office and 2 days at home. In my personal opinion, I would prefer it the other way around, 3 days at home, 2 days in the office, but beggars can't be choosers. I personally believe that the remote working option should be the way of the future. Instead of commuting to the office every day, I feel as though there are so many more benefits to the work at home lifestyle. According to a Bloomberg article from June of 2021, not having to commute is one of the top benefits for remote workers. I can honestly say, while working from home since March of 2020, even though some of my schedule was hybrid, I personally have saved hundreds of dollars on gas. Not only saving money on gas, but also being able to have the peace of mind of being safe while commuting in the not so favorable weather here in upstate New York. While looking at the Bloomberg report, there was another notation that I found interesting and to be truthful. Bloomberg stated, the push by some employers to get people back into the offices is clashing with workers who have embraced remote work as the new normal. Only about 28% of U.S. office workers are back in their buildings. One quote from an anonymous source said, they feel as though we're not working if they can't see us. As a self-motivator, I can relate on both ends of this. Some can't be trusted to do the job effectively and efficiently without supervision. However, it feels as though those of us that are essentially being punished because of the bad apples. Now, in my next breath, I would like to dissect a statement by the Washington Post. According to the Washington Post, physical health, loneliness, financial hardship, and the community support, among other factors, affect the involvement, enthusiasm, and productivity of workers in both good times and bad. Successful corporations of the future not only will generate profits, but will also generate thriving employees who are capable of weathering crises. In my opinion, this statement hit the nail on the head, so to speak. Think about the words that were just said. While people are working from home, they are overall happier. They are saving money, not only from commuting, but also on business attire, buying lunches, women who wear makeup daily, and even daycare expenses for young children. While yes, sometimes it may be difficult to work while your kids are home, your entire mood is different because you don't have that parental guilt that comes along with being a full-time parent and also a full-time worker. You also get to avoid the drama in the workplace, which every place has, but now you have the option to delete the petty email or just simply say no without getting the death stare from your other coworkers. Another big benefit for me is I feel as though I am more productive while being at home because I am not being interrupted or distracted as easily as I would be sitting in my cubicle. Well, with people walking by and talking to me and stopping and asking me questions. All in all, I'm not oblivious to the fact that there are those that would prefer to work in the office every day. There are definitely a few things with my job that are easier to do in an office setting than sitting at home on the couch in my PJs. In my opinion, there should be a choice. If you want to work in the office, you absolutely can. If you want to go into the office a few days, you should be able to. If for some reason you need to be home, you should have that option as well. The work from home culture is the way of the future, whether these companies like it or not. Just within the last 18 months, it has proven less call-ins, better work productivity. If you're home, you can still work with a cold. If you're home, you can still work with a sick child. If you're home, you can still work with a flat tire. There are so many benefits that outweigh the risks that companies are going to be forced to see going forward. Thank you.